I do care for these. I wonder why they call it an experimental series, though. I think we got to ask them on that.
Because it's an experimental blend.
Really?
Uh-huh.
It's a good blend.
I like them. They're not my favorite from Alex Bradley, but
not your. Okay, not my
favorite. It is what it is.
I think it's really good though. Get a quick pic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep talking then because
shit, are we live?
We're live. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Take a picture. Do what you gotta do. All right. This is what today's all about, guys. Everybody, how you doing? Thank you for joining us for the third podcast, the number one podcast that we do because it's the only podcast that we do. I am smoking the Project 40 Alex Bradley experimental series, as the name suggests, as we were just talking about.
Did you know that we're also the number one broadcast that deals mainly with cigars between brothers the age of 29 and 37?
What?
In California, that goes on at 2 p.m. Pacific time.
Are you telling we cornered that market?
Cornered the market, bro.
Oh my God. I don't know what to say. I wasn't expecting this huge honor right now. I believe
we'll be getting the key to the city.
We're also probably the shortest group of cigar smokers.
That's right.
To bless these airwaves. I don't know what you call it. It's not airwaves anymore. To bless these Ethernet cords that are getting the information directly to you people out there. And yes, I do mean you people because I love you people. All right, you're doing a great job out there, enjoying summer because it officially has started.
Yes.
We got a lot to talk about right now. I have a lot to talk about. I'm very excited to bring up some of these topics, not just the cigar stuff, but some of the new content we've been listening to, like they're watching.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and roll that video. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say real quick before we get into it.
Please.
I'm smoking the Don Lydia as recommended by Brian on Monday's show. He said to get a hold of these, and I just so happen to be looking in the humidor, and in one of my humidors that we keep here, you guys, it's just basically an igloo. And the way I keep this, I have some boxes in there. I've got my second box of Oliva Cervia Melania number 4s that I got for my birthday this year that I actually opened up. I have another box in there that's been aging for 3 years from Mitch.
Nice.
I've got a box of Viva La Vida Diagnosis. It's been aging for about 3 years. I've got a couple individual cigars in there that are aging. I've got one signed by Arturo Fuente Jr., or Carlito Fuente Jr., sorry. And then I have individual cigars. The individual ones I keep in Ziploc bags, the big gallon-sized bags.
Yeah.
That I keep cracked, but I kind of close as much as I can with the zipper.
I mean, you probably could put a Movida in one of those.
Yeah, but that just let the humidity in and out. But at least to keep them together, so not in there just loose. And I happened to take one of them out, and the cigar was just sitting right there. And this is one that he had told me to try on Monday's show. And so I was like, oh, that's crazy. So I sent you a picture. And so that's what I'm smoking today, you guys. We're going to get into this. Go ahead, Mike, start that video.
Absolutely. There's other we got to talk about a couple other boxes I would like to age, and for what reasons. Because we talked about this before, not saving cigars. But I think aging is different.
Right,
so
absolutely.
We'll get into that right after this, guys. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in just a second.
I don't know if this is true, but every time I look back on the years, I feel like I wasted my youth. How did I get so cold? How do I wind up every single day going through this life all alone? When am I gonna change? Another day, another month, another year, and still I feel just the same. Help me, I can't shake this feeling away. Help me, I feel like I'm going insane. Help me, I got nowhere to go, I'm afraid. Help me turn this around here today. There's no laughter these days. Far too seldom do I get the chance to even put a smile on my face.
It's been like 2 months. And I was like,
Oh, we're live.
I know, it's been a long time. She's like, oh, okay, well, that sucks. I was like, yeah, I guess it does.
It does suck, all right? And real quick, just because we're going to have to talk to you guys in the comments either way today, guys. Hope everybody's doing well. We do need some feedback for today. I know the thing on the bottom. I gotta take that off for today because it's not true. But the track that you are hearing, that is from John Worthy in the Bends.
And
That's
the
another one
Bends.
from them. Again, love that guy. He's doing a good job over there. Hope everyone's having a great day. Trying to beat that heat, of course. Everybody here gotta beat that heat. It's getting crazy out there. Hope everyone's doing well. Can't sleep, Peter. Get some sleep, brother. I'm sorry if you can't. I was passed out most of the day because I haven't been sleeping well. So I know that feeling.
Leslie, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a little while.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, glad you were on. But let's get into this. We got a couple of things to talk about that we could probably use your help on the top of the show, guys. Do you want to start with the pictures?
I do. So as you guys know, we've added some extra stuff to the giveaways because we want to give you guys more stuff as a thank you for watching the show. Like I said before, we get sent stuff quite often from different cigar companies. We get stuff through Cigars and More to try, and a lot of it we just give right back to you guys in the form of the Patreon giveaways, the Facebook giveaways, the joint giveaways, the questions during the show. And now we've added 2 more things to that. We've added the birthday giveaway. So if you have a birthday in this month or in the month that we happen to be in at that time, go to the Bakersfield Gentleman page. Pinned to the top of the page will be a post to put your birthday in there. This Friday, I'm going to put all the birthdays on a wheel. We're going to spin it, and we're going to get ourselves a winner for that because this Friday will be our giveaway show. Now, the other one we do is we want you to show off your ash. It doesn't have to be the longest ash. It doesn't have to be, the whitest ash. It doesn't have to be any kind of super awesome, amazing stacks. All it has to be is your best picture with you and your ash.
Yeah,
make it creative, make it artistic, make it fun, and you might be getting a prize for that. So we have here 12 pictures. We've broken them into 3 different groups, and we need to get some finalists from these. So out of these groups, we need to pick 1 from each. So we're going to get 3 finalists, and on Friday, Miguel and I are going to deliberate. We're going to argue. Might even slap fight. I don't know. Feelings will be hurt. Hair will be pulled. But we'll find a winner for that as well.
I was afraid you're going to make me duel and have to get my flintlock pistol, which I don't have. But here, we'll show you what we got, guys. We could really use your help deciding who gets those 4 spots. So let's go ahead and put that
3
no
spots
name.
this time.
3 spots.
Because there's the 3 groups.
3 groups.
Yeah, there's 3 different pictures. So 3 groups.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Okay.
So
that works.
Let's go with the first group, Mike.
Boom. There we are.
So there we go. We're not going to tell you any names. Just want you guys to vote basically just off of the ash that you like. So with that being said, yes, the picture that you like. I'm sorry, you're right. So you guys want to go ahead and put in the comments which one you like. You can put with the corresponding number there. And that'll help us decide which one you guys like the best.
What do you call arm wrestle for it? And Doug, she is not talking about your ash, sir. I hope I don't mean to burst your bubble, but your wife is bringing up some other things about you. But I digress.
I am not getting the comments.
Well, maybe you should get the comments because so far Peter is going. Oh no, excuse me. Sorry, starting with Matt over on YouTube is going number 3. Good picture. Peter, Cam, Leo, and Arlie are all going. Arlie Carr, I'm going to say the full thing, are all going number 1 right now.
Number 1.
Ryan is going number 3. So it's a race between those ones right now because you said Ash going to pick with of them with it. I don't think you have to be in the picture.
No, you don't have to be in it. You guys, it is just your best ash. If you want to make it super artistic, if you want it just to be long, whatever shows off your best ash. Again, this doesn't have to be the longest, the straightest, the nicest ash. Something you think is fun and artistic.
Yeah.
That's what we want to see, you guys. Yeah. There's too many contests already where you got to hold your cigar and,
yeah.
No, you don't have to do that, guys. Enjoy your cigar.
You can do that.
Oh,
those are some cool pictures when I see you'll see another one we're talking about that I think is unbelievably impressive. Leslie is going number 3. Doug is going 7. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Doing well. Mike is going Doug is going 7, but you'll see why that's probably a good choice in a minute. Eduardo's going 2. I actually like 2 a lot. I like that split in the action. I thought that looked pretty cool. Cam, in order to post a picture, this is for everybody out there. If you'd like to enter this contest in cigars, whiskey, and beautiful women, there is a monthly pinned or announcement post that says, show us your ash. And you'll put it in the comments in there, and you are locked in.
Jeff will have to be an English ash because he's over across the pond over there in the UK.
That's fine. I do like number 1 because of how it looks like. That's why I like number 1 and 2. They're not good ashes. Like you don't want to see your ash split like that. But I think they're interesting looking.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting picture. So
I went number 3. I like the cool shades. I like the picture. I like the artistry behind it. That's just me. I also really like number 4. I know we didn't get a lot of votes for number 4, but I've always been a fan of seeing what you're drinking with what you're smoking. Obviously, I paired mine today with the Rockstar. I think Brian said that was probably the best pairing for this particular cigar.
I've heard that for quite a few cigars. This Rockstar pretty much is a palate releaser. It envelops your palate, makes it better every single one.
I'm getting like mocha coffee creamer flavor from this. Very interesting cigar, by the way.
Wish we had another one.
So
let me count these up though, because they're getting a lot on here. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe 5, 6 for number 1, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for number 3. So those both got quite a few, but it looks like number 1 takes it by 1.
Okay, so number 1 is going to take it now. If the other ones aren't close, because this one was close, we might add number 3 back in for Friday.
I think that, because it got 5 already.
Yeah,
so if anyone else
we might add it back in. I don't know. It depends. If the other ones are close, then no.
But this next one is some good stuff right here. This is a hard category for me because there's a bunch in here that I very much like, and there's I don't know how do I say this without it's some good stuff. Let's just go with that.
Now, I will say number 8 is really cool because he's smoking that egg from Drew Estate, and he sent a little collage of his own to show the ash.
Look how well it held together.
That is pretty damn cool.
Look how well that 8 held together. That's impressive.
Yeah, I am just, if for whatever reason, I'm just not keeping up with the comments today. It's just not loading them.
Are you on the Wi-Fi?
No.
Okay, stay off the Wi-Fi for right now. But 8 is getting some love. I see why, because that is an impressive ash. Number 6, I like the selfie look. I like the beard going on. And then number 5, take it up a notch. Not just the beard, not just the cigar, but he's got the grilling going on. And the grilling there is not just for here for this video. It's also going to go to the king of the grill for the Bakersfield Gentleman King of the Grill 2021 contest, which we will be announcing on Friday. So you just be sure to watch. You'll see who wins that as well. So that picture got a 2 for right there. And if we do contests like this, guys, you answer in both of them, same picture. Because why not? We do this one monthly now.
Right.
The other ones are sporadic. So if you can get a picture that fits into both categories, hey, do it. That's okay. We're not gonna penalize you for that.
Not at all.
Smoking a fat ash lancero and grilling pork loin. Nice. That is some good stuff right there. And you know what? Good for you. Yeah. Well, depending on what you put on it. But that's another story. Let's see. Eduardo, Matt, Peter, Leslie, and Jeff going for 8. 8 is impressive. Very hard to beat. 1. Oh, sorry. I already voted. No, don't worry. You can vote for whoever you want, Leah, especially as we go to different.
There we go.
pictures.
I fixed it.
What'd you do?
For some reason, when I clicked on it, it had me only at selected comments. So it's filtering some out. So I put all, and now it's starting to go a little bit. So
I hate that.
we'll see if it keeps going.
Facebook's just got to let us put what we got. Brian, I agree. Number 7 does have the best background in it. It also has.
It's got booty in the background. Let's be honest, guys. Let's not lie.
There's a very nice butt. I'm guessing that is his wife or girlfriend letting him take some pictures like that. I think not so gentleman or not gentleman Facebook group.
Cigar group.
Yeah, that one full of that stuff. I respect it. Good for you. Good for you. And you know what? I respect the ladies even more for it. Not a lot of females let you do that. So be appreciative if you got a lady like that.
What's the last comment you have over there?
Great background from Brian.
Okay, maybe I don't have it then.
Can you just fix your phone, please? Embarrassing. But I think 8 is taking it this time, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we got 6 for 8 right there. Didn't see. He didn't even see it in the background. He's looking at that cigar too much. Although the picture's a little smaller right here, But I fully agree. I'll widen that. There you go. You guys are a little bit better. I thought it was interesting. Great cigars around the block there too. By the way, all of those look like some heavy hitters. Exit full screen mode. There we go. But I think that's the yes, Matt. It does have the best. It's the best of something. Yes. But I think 8's definitely taking it this time.
Yeah.
Excuse me. All right, guys. We'll move on to the next one. We got one more round of 4. So let's bring this in there. 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Now this one, 9 and 11 has some great ash going as far as traditional contests would go for an ash.
I know, but number 9's fuzzy.
Number 10 has some good background to it. I like that. And number 12 is just that classic
Got shades
manly
going.
man shades.
This
is a cigar and I'm smoking it shit going on.
I agree with that.
So
yeah.
This is the toughest one out of the 3 for me. This was the toughest one.
That last one was because the barbecue, booty, and that friggin' egg. That egg was hard to beat.
I put the egg as a number 1. I put the barbecue at number 2. That was just me.
Oh, I like Matt's point. He's holding that ash upside down. It is holding on steadily. That's a good point. I don't even do this with this one because I'm afraid it's going to fall on me either way.
So we have a number 1, and the one that won the last one was number 8.
Yes.
So 1 and 8 so far.
1 and 8 so far. We're very close with that. Which one was it? Oh my goodness, I already forgot. I know which one I did. I got to look the numbers. From the first bracket, had 5 votes for it.
3.
No, that was number 3. Had
Number
5.
3. The shades.
Yes, that one had a lot of votes for it too. But so far, it looks like 11, 1, 2, 3 for 11, 1 for 9, 1 for 12, and 1 for 10.
I'm gonna give my vote to 10. That's me.
I like how collective it is.
Yeah, I like that too.
Saka Squatch. You got Carlito in there. I like that tumbler mug and the stand. If you guys can look at that, I'm gonna make it full screen again. That stand is a little knight holding the cigar up.
No, I like number 10 unless it's Doug's, and I'm gonna change my vote.
What? Why would you? What? Diana is saying it is number 11. 10's a great set. I absolutely agree with that, Matt. But like you said, if you're going that greatest ash, definitely 11 is really it's holding up very well.
Yeah.
When you do something like that. I'm gonna see how long I can get this guy to go for today.
So it looks like number 11 is gonna take this one, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Jeff's on the phone, so it's hard to see detail. Understandable. But if you guys want to see these, you want to see them up close, just go over to the cigar group, and they're all in the comments.
That's cigars, whiskey, and beautiful women.
Yeah. And enter. Throw them in there, you know? If there was smoke in 12, that would be the one. But no. That's a good point. A little bit of effect. Little added effect right there.
Yeah, I like that. Perfect. I like that idea too.
Yep. I think 11's going to take it then. Hard to beat it.
Okay, so it looks like 1, 8, and 11.
Yep, you got that 11 right there. You got that 8 right there. And you got number 1. Those are 3 really good ashes, by the way. I really like, I'm sorry if you can't see it if you're on your phone right now, but on 1, it almost looks like the ash is already broken off right there, but holding on still somehow. It's cool. It's cool looking. And number 4, unfortunately, the Dr. Pepper looking cigar band with a Coca-Cola automatically disqualified. Too many different sodas. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
Had there been a crystal clear Pepsi in the background, might take first.
Now you're onto something. But those 3 are going to make it for this Friday, guys. If you would like to enter the contest for next month, be sure to do so because we got some good cigars coming your way.
Yep.
It was a 5-pack plus some other stuff last time. Get a little bit of swag along with that, and we'll see what we do this month. It's always going to be at least 5 cigars. And
I think the way we're going to do it for this and maybe some other contests that I do is I'm going to give you a cigar for every Sunday of the month coming up. So whether there's 4 or 5 Sundays in that month, that's how many cigars you're going to get.
Copying what that was my idea.
I'm just looking for the month, though, not the whole season.
All right, fair enough. I'm going to do one for every Sunday of the year then. Get 52 of them. Well, I don't actually know. Sometimes there might be more.
Sometimes it might be less.
Blew my mind.
I did. Some
Well,
knowledge, science for you.
And Diana's absolutely right. There should be more Red Bulls in these pictures, guys. If you want an automatic take to the finals, have a Red Bull in the picture. I don't care if we have 30 finalists. Red Bull in the picture makes me happy.
We gotta be sugar-free though for you.
Sugar-free. Or if you put sugar in, then, I just can't guarantee anything. Cannot guarantee anything. Got to have the sugar-free Red Bull. There's a red Solo cup off to the side of that can Coke. Well, then, you know what? That might count. That might count then, yeah.
That might. So, guys, those are going to be our finalists for Fridays. Show me your Ash contest. Again, once that's over, we're going to do another one for July. So keep them coming, guys, because you can enter this every month and win if you have a good enough picture.
Yeah, keep throwing them in there. We love seeing new stuff that you guys are taking. You guys take some awesome pictures. You deserve to have a chance to win something for them, too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be awesome.
So for you guys that are Patreon members, we've got a brand new batch of the Patreon-only stickers. There's some pretty cool-looking stickers. So it's one sticker you guys are going to get in the mail. I got it ordered already. We're supposed to get it July 3rd, I think, something like that. So once I get it, I'm going to mail it out to you guys. So be on the lookout for that, hopefully beginning to mid of July. It shows that you are a Patreon member for the Bakersfield Gentlemen, no matter what tier you subscribe to. Well, we only have one tier. So whether you're a tiered member or just a generous donor, you're going to get one of these stickers to let everybody know that you are a Patreon member.
Yes, you are.
I wish I had one left over to show, but I don't. I like the sticker. There's nothing super artsy. It's just a really cool sticker.
It is to the point of what it is. Like, exactly, yeah. It's an exclusive.
Yeah.
Which I enjoy.
Only Patreon members get the sticker, guys. So, and then of course, I do need some of your guys' help. Now we are out of stickers that we give away. We still have some on the website. If you guys want to buy stickers, that's cool.
Yeah.
But we're gonna make a new batch of stickers. Now the last ones I wasn't too thrilled with. I thought the matte would look cool. I wasn't too pleased with the matte finish on it, so we're going to go back to gloss this time. But my question is, we usually do the black background with the red logo of the Bakersfield Gentleman with the bear head and the glass and the cigar.
Yeah.
I've recently been doing a new watermark for the Bakersfield Gentleman where instead of red, it's gray.
I like that.
And I like the way it looks. So we're going to go with one or the other. So in the comments, you guys, if you guys wouldn't mind helping me out, telling me if you guys would think the red or the gray would look better as a sticker. Now, we've done the red a couple of times. We've done it in the gloss. We've done it in the matte. This will be the first time we do gray as a sticker. So let us know in the comments what you guys think. The red is kind of traditional for our color. When we started doing multiple shows, we had the anime show. We still have Girls Going Gin, the wrestling show, the video show, the gaming channel. Everybody picked a different color to be kind of their color. And I picked red because
it just worked.
I liked it.
Leo says the red would be awesome. Matt, send me those stickers. I'd be down for it. I want to put some on my humidor then. That'd be cool. Voting for the red. I think the red works. It pops more when you put it somewhere. The gray might have to come later. We'll put that in like the Facebook and the Patreon just for them kind of thing. But Diana says she loves the gray idea too. So who knows? Might have to get both. I think the red is the first call though. Or the first to reorder. Then we'll get another order later of the gray. That's what
so
I
yeah, it definitely looks like the red is going to stay. So we'll stay traditional. It's going to be the black and red traditional Bakersfield Gentleman logo on gloss paper this time, and hopefully we'll get those in soon so we can start giving them away again.
Yep, that'd be awesome. Yes, I like that idea quite a bit. I was going to say something else, guys. The cigars are coming. It's going to be still end of the month, if not next week, right the week after. So 4th of July. Right after 4th of July weekend, they should be in. So I'm excited about that.
We've got a lot of stuff coming in right before 4th of July.
Right. Yeah, right. It just kind of worked out that way.
Yeah.
So
got new business cards coming in. Got new stickers coming in.
Yeah.
Got some pants on order.
Yeah. I updated some of the store, but I'm trying to. Some of the items have been discontinued.
Yeah.
They don't do them anymore.
Is Letterman Jack still up there?
I think it's still on there.
Okay, cool.
But some of the T-shirts, like the certain brand,
yeah,
make that one. So we have to move to a different one. I fixed that. And we're gonna add some other stuff on there as well. Not as much summer stuff as I was hoping they would have, guys. But we'll see what we can do about that.
Yeah. So if you guys need a tank top for summer, if you guys want a new V-neck or a regular T-shirt, you guys want the Bakersfield Gentleman logo on there, Great American Morning logo on there, Second Third Podcast logo on there. go over to our store and you guys can pick that up.
Absolutely. Eduardo, I will put the store link in the description right now.
And if there's any other items that you see in the store or that you don't see in the store that you would like, let us know and we can see if we can get that added to the store as well.
Yeah, absolutely. There's quite a few things we can add there, and then I will post that right there. Yeah, then there's T-shirts. There's a bunch of different random stuff on there. There's the Bitly link right there. Should work on any device that you're on right now.
Now, Brian, I am trying to smoke this, man, but it is just super, super tight of a draw here. Not getting a whole lot out of it.
Maybe the Vika wasn't the way to go for
That's
that.
what I'm thinking.
Maybe you goofed.
Maybe I done goofed. But yeah, it is. It is a super, super tight draw.
Now, this is not the first time I have shown off the Alec Bradley Maduro for the Project 40 on the show. Smoking very well. I really do like this cigar. I like the original Project 40. This guy just has a little bit more of a sweet flavor to it. I don't think the strength really ramped up very much, even though they switched the band or the wrapper, excuse me, on this. But it's definitely more enjoyable, and I still very much like the original Project 40.
Right.
It just got better. It's only getting better. So I hope I see more added to that line, just like I like the Charter Oak line. They added to that. I think they have a Habano on there as nice as well. Wake and Bake Great American Morning T-shirt or snapback hat. I want to get the hats. Gotta get that.
We're working on hats. The only problem with the hats is you got to order a ton of them, and for us to be able to order them, we got to charge you guys like $30 a hat.
Ridiculous.
And I was like, no, why would anybody spend $30 on a hat? That's not a Dodgers hat. That doesn't make any sense to anybody in the world ever. So
I was talking to Angelica, and apparently to get the official Dodger hat with the World Series
logo,
$50.
Oh, easy, yeah.
It was 50 or 60.
Well worth it. I'd spend $100 on that thing if I could find one that fit my big head, but I can't.
When are we going to AZ? I would love to get to Arizona ASAP, but it's just we got to go to PCA first right now. That is the next big thing. We got to get over to Vegas for that event. There's a lot to be done over there. Would Black Flex fit hat be possible? See the hat. So yeah, back to the hats again. See what we could do. We can see what we can do.
If you guys
get on that,
if you guys know of anybody that could make hats somewhat inexpensive, let me know. We could do a simple one like this, like Luxury did with the Bakersfield Gentleman on it in red stitching with the white outline or something on a black hat, or we can get the full-on logo put there. But yeah, if you guys know of anybody that makes hats that are good quality, somewhat inexpensive, let us know. We're willing to put in some money to make some hats for you guys. It's just, since we do finance most of this stuff on our own, we got to put in some work to get the money for that. And still got to pay rent and gas and whatnot. So
it is what it is. But that doesn't mean we won't do it, because there are some awesome ideas like there. I like the Wake and Bakersfield idea a lot. I would like to get that out there more often. So yeah, I think that's gonna have to happen.
That seems more of a girls going gin shirt though to me.
Yeah, but Wake and Bakersfield.
Yeah,
it's not what you're saying. You're not what you're thinking.
It's exactly what I'm
thinking.
thinking.
No, it's Bakersfield. So there you go.
What have you?
And what have you? And the what have yous.
Of course.
Anyway, all right. So yes, we'll have to work on the hats more than that just is what it is. It looks like. But we do have some other stuff to talk about for today. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. You watched your Loki today. Comes out every Wednesday. It's a Wednesday release, right?
Mm-hmm.
Over on Disney Plus, it is a Marvel original.
There we go. Get some more smoke out.
Doing his thing. Oh, you give it a little roll. It's kind of working out a little better.
Tom Hiddleston?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm thinking of my topic.
Yeah.
There's too many Toms. There's not too many Toms. There's too many Chris's. That's what it is.
I'll take a shirt with the Cisco Kid on it. That we can definitely make something like that happen.
I think that would make a good.
Matter of fact, I have a couple of shirt ideas that I wanted some of the models to do. I just don't know if that'd be something you guys are interested in. You know what I think I'll do is I'll make up a couple of mocks on the board.
How about next Wednesday we'll both come up with like our best 2 or 3, and we'll have them vote. We'll have another one where we talk to the audience. You guys vote on which ones you like, or which ones that you would not so much vote against each other. Which ones you actually like versus not so much on that one.
Right.
So we'll let you guys kind of crowdsource the idea of what merchandise should actually come to the store. I have some ideas that are way off of our logos and stuff that I really like, that I'd like to get out there. And actually, Jeff is 100% right. I had a Cisco Kid one that I wanted. I showed her, and then we forgot to talk about it more. So we might have to get her on the show on Wednesday for that too, to talk about that.
Yeah, definitely a good idea. So yeah, we'll come up with some mock stuff, and we'll see what you guys think. We'll bring it to you guys hopefully next Wednesday, and we'll go from there. Yeah, Brian, I also like a V cut on a torpedo.
It usually works.
But for whatever reason, I just was not getting a good draw. I've been rolling it around a bit, and I actually cracked my wrapper from doing that. But it started to open up a little bit more, so we'll have to see how it progresses through the next third.
Is what it is. I'm sure it'll open up just fine in a little bit. Although mine is smoking pretty well. The ash is getting a little wonky, but I'm trying to hold on as best I can since we're talking about great ash contests. So yeah, Loki, episode 3.
So for you guys that haven't seen it yet, I'm not going to give away any spoilers. I don't want to ruin it. I know it just came out, but I'm going to say this. Unfortunately, it is not exactly what I was hoping for. There's not enough action going on. I thought it would be more along the lines of Falcon and Winter Soldier, but this was going more along the lines of WandaVision, and it's just not enough action for me. I would like to see a lot more action. I think they should have maybe brought in a few more characters to help bring that out. They finally started getting into more action scenes towards the middle of this episode, but it's just not to where I thought it was going to be and what the show was going to be. So I'm hoping it's going to get better. I mean, it looks like it's going to get better, but we'll have to wait and see.
I will say this. I'm really glad they haven't focused on that guy in the first episode. I didn't like the comic relief kind of guy. Tom Hiddleston, not Holland, doing a great job as Loki. Always. He's a great Loki. Carrying the show. It makes it entertaining to watch still.
Absolutely.
So that's good. What is the name of the actress who plays Sylvie? My goodness. I just saw her name too. I'll get it up real quick. You keep talking for me.
Okay. So again, the story is progressing, and it wasn't where I thought it was going to be. If you guys have seen it, let me know in the comments. If you guys haven't seen it, I don't want to give anything away. I don't want to spoil it for you guys if you're going to watch it. Which Wilson brother is it? Owen, right? Owen Wilson. Doing a good job. The whole cast is doing a really good job. I think it's well acted. It's just not the storyline I really like.
Yeah, it's Sophia DiMartino. I actually, now that they're showing her and using at least, I mean, it's only episode 3, so there's still plenty of room to move around. She's doing a really good job. She's a good actress. I don't really know what I know she's done other stuff, but from what nothing that really pops into my head that I remember her in. No, I'm looking through it. Plenty of interesting stuff, but nothing that would really catch my eye as far as what I would know her from.
Mm-hmm.
But she's a good actress. She's doing a very good job. So either way, no problem. Justin, if you got his cutter, but the punch in the back of his light is working out just fine. That's a good thing to have, a little backup right there. Honestly, if you even need, remember, take your nail, a little half moon, twist it, half moon to the other side, and pull it off. Works every time. Just lit up the HVC Black Friday for Matt. Good call. Great cigar. Good stuff.
Matter of fact, Jeremy handed one of those out not too long ago.
Yeah, I think so. And so that's all for Loki for right now.
That's it. All right, that's all I got.
No, that's no worries. I did talk about, guys, the different.
I have one more thing I want to say.
Bring up.
So the movie Cherry.
Go ahead, talk about it. Go ahead.
That's your thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, because you didn't even watch it.
I did. I watched it.
Kind of. You're like in and out here and there and what happens again. No. The Apple original Cherry, Tom Holland, the Russo brothers directing, multiple screenplay writers based off the book by, I just had his name, Nico Walker, who is actually, it's based on his life story for the most part. There's a lot of embellishment, he said himself, but he just thought it would be good to get his stuff in writing because he did go through all that.
Now, the Russo brothers have worked with Tom Holland before.
On a little smaller projects like in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, so smaller, kind of very independent stuff. Probably haven't heard of it.
So the movie itself was filmed really, really well. The directing and the acting was really, really good. Do you think that's because they already have a history together? They're able to work like that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think they chose him because he's a great actor. First of all, Tom Holland is a friggin' phenomenal actor. You see him in this. In the Spider-Man movies, not so much because it's not really focused on the acting. It's focused on the action, on the characters. But you go into another one called The Devil All the Time. where he plays the son of a deceased religious fanatic who kills his dog and then himself.
Why'd you kill your dog?
It's a crazy story. It's a very detailed movie because there's so many
messed
plots.
up nonsense. Why'd you kill a dog?
That's not even the worst part of the whole movie. There's
That
a
is
lot
the
of
worst part.
There's a lot of messed up stuff.
Doesn't get
happening
any
in
worse than that.
It gets pretty bad. But he does a great job in that movie as well. But these Apple originals are really catching my eye. The Banker was really good. On the Rocks with Bill Murray and the lady from Parks and Rec. Yes, thank you. Johnson?
Something. It starts with a J.
Yeah. Either way, she is. I gotta tap this, guys. It's happening right now. There we go. She does a great job in that movie, and this one is a very far left field compared to the other two.
That one was called On the Rocks.
On the Rocks.
That one was okay. It wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be, but The Banker was phenomenal. The Banker is a great film. If you guys have a chance to go and watch that one, I think it's better than Cherry, honestly.
I liked it better than Cherry too. Yeah.
But Cherry would be a strong second place between those three.
And you know what? Tom Holland, Spider-Man, and then you have
Beast
and the Falcon.
Yeah.
And what do you call it?
Yeah, The Banker.
And then Banker. So those guys are really good actors. I just don't think they show it as much in the superhero movies.
Right.
Unless you're looking at those like really like artsy cinematic like Birdman with gosh dang it.
Mike Keaton.
Mike Keaton, yes, thank you. Gosh dang. Who just can't not be a good actor. It's hard for him not to act. I think it's just so natural to him. It's like he's swimming. You just know the motions.
I will put this up then, guys. I have a question for you guys in the comments. Please answer yes or no, if you please. Do you think Jared Leto is a good actor?
He's a great actor.
I think he was phenomenal in the Dallas Buyers Club. I mean, he was great in Lord of War.
Yep.
Which was, I think, the first film I ever saw him in.
I think so.
I think most of the stuff I've seen was most of his music before that. I thought he did really well as a Joker. I know a lot of people, my brother included, did not like it. I thought he did a great job. I mean, every single Joker we've had has been completely different. And I might be in the minority here, but I thought the movie The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix was garbage.
Never saw it.
I just thought it was garbage. For them to take a character like the Joker, who's a super intelligent, sadistic villain that, always gives Batman a run for his money, to be portrayed the way he was portrayed in the movie was complete garbage. Like, okay, then why doesn't Batman just grab this guy and punch him in the mouth? Because that would have solved all the problems. So,
was there a Batman in that world? Bruce
Wayne was in there.
The dad.
No, Bruce Wayne was in there too.
Bruce Wayne was okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They actually meet. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Because I mean, for those of you that haven't seen it, sorry, it's gonna be a little spoiler. He thought that Thomas Wayne was his father, and he goes to and his mom always told him that because his mom had worked for him as like a maid or something. And there's all this shady shit going on.
Yeah.
And he actually confronted Thomas in a bathroom, and he's like, "You're not my son, blah blah blah. Stay away from me and my family." And he actually meets Bruce on the fence of the Wayne Manor. But yeah, I thought the way Joaquin Phoenix portrayed him, he was like really weak, and to think that person is the same person, not like the exact same person, but along the same person as the person that Jared Leto played, that Nicholson played, that what's his name?
Gosh dang it! From A Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
Why is his name escaping right now?
Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Goodness.
Heath Ledger played.
Hey, Rich, how you doing?
And what's the guy's name from?
Cesar Romero.
Yeah, even Cesar Romero.
Yeah.
The same guy that this guy is playing? No, he is weak and pathetic, basically, the whole movie. So, for me, it just didn't click.
I gotta watch it, see why they did it that way. But thank you, Jeff. Yeah, Ledger. I did not care for Jared Leto's Joker at all. If I wanted to watch an emo scream lead to a band, I watch like text that movie about Motley Crue.
The Dirt.
The Dirt.
Great movie.
He would have been better than The Dirt.
That was a
just
freaking
as
great
the
movie.
same character, just being weird and creepy, and he was not a Joker.
I thought it was great.
A terrible Joker, all the gaudiness and stuff. I thought it was terrible.
I thought it was good.
And then Jeff said he didn't care for the Joker movie either.
Thank you.
It didn't look that appealing to me.
It
I like
sad.
What's his name, Joaquin Phoenix, and I'm sure he did a great job acting. But is that really the character you need to do?
Right.
Yeah. The same way that Eduardo loved the Jared Leto version.
Thank you.
I
thought the look was really cool. I thought his acting was really good. I think he needed more screen time. I think there was like a version where you're supposed to get more screen time, but they cut it.
Yeah.
I think because some of the other actors, since they're also A-list actors, they wanted more screen time, so his stuff got cut.
That sucks because he's a good actor.
Yeah. So
maybe that could have saved it for me. I didn't care for it. It was really romanticized the entire time. Not supposed to be. It's a Joker. He's not a good guy.
in his own mind, he is.
No, he's not. Not even in his own mind.
Either way,
he knows he's a bad guy.
I thought he did a great job. So
was falling down with grease paint. Oh, that's bad.
Thank you.
Maybe I gotta watch it to see how bad
Thank you. I'm glad to see there's more people that think along my lines when it comes to these characters. Obviously, I mean, you guys know, growing up, reading comic books, collecting Marvel and DC cards, watching the TV shows, you guys know, you already have an imprint of what the character should be in your mind.
Yeah.
And when you see it brought out and it's not what you're thinking, you're super disappointed.
I get that, yeah. Oh, Rich is over in Tulsa right now.
Whoa, nice.
Tobacco pouch. Got some cigars for us.
Hope they didn't make you have to wear a dress code out there. That was up.
That's an inside joke, guys, but still. That's a good question real quick, because I still want to talk about Cherry. We didn't talk about that at all.
Sorry, I went off on a tangent.
What do you guys think about dress codes at cigar lounges? I don't mind it, but are they really going to be a jerk to you about it if you're trying to spend your money? I mean, it's really hard for me to see almost any place, even at the very nicest spots we've been to, like Ambassadors. They didn't make us feel at all weird about showing up in shorts. I felt uncomfortable myself because I felt underdressed. That was not them doing it to me, though. That was just my own head. Same with, my goodness, Cigars LTD. Again, I was wearing shorts and a T-shirt. Didn't think anything of it because I'm always in that when I go to Cigars and More. It's just comfy for me. Again, like everyone's in nice outfits. They're in their suits. They just got off work doing business things, whatever have you. And I just, that was on me though. They themselves did not make me feel that way.
I think with the exception of Ambassadors and stuff like that, and places like that, not Ambassadors in itself, but the Davidoff Lounge, the Diamond Crown Lounge, I can understand a dress code in there. They're paying upwards of $3,000 plus to be members of this, and even that quick little peek inside, everything was high end, from the chairs to the paintings, the ashtrays, the lighters you use in there. Everything in there was absolutely top notch stuff. So when you're going to pay that much money, a year to be a member of that specific lounge, obviously you're going to expect maybe a little higher end stuff. So yes, for that, I understand there being a dress code. And Rich's situation, he travels a lot. I mean, he's out of the state right now for his job. And one of the things he likes to do is go and find local lounges. That's what everybody does when they travel. He went to a lounge, and because he was wearing shorts, they're like, "Oh yeah, you can't be here."
Don't care for that.
Really?
Yeah, don't care for that at all. Otherwise, I still collect comics, and I was distressed when these movies kill the characters. I definitely agree with that. But we'll catch you soon. Got to get on this train home. So you have a good one, brother. I like seeing movies where I don't know the characters, so I don't have anything built up in my head. And then Brian is lighting up the dark chocolate bar by Ezra Zion. Very nice. Good call.
I like Ezra Zion. Haven't had a lot of his cigars, but I do like the ones that I've had.
Yeah, definitely.
But I agree with Eduardo. You know, again, like I said, growing up with these characters, you have a certain way of how you see them portrayed in your mind. And then when you see them brought to life on the screen, and it's not what you're expecting, because they took some artistic freedoms and changed things, it kills it for me.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Go back to a place with a dress code. Yeah, see, Jeff doesn't like that either. I see what you're saying right there. I get what you're saying too, though. When it's somewhere that fancy, $3,000, it's a year, not a month, right? Just to make sure. If it was $3,000 a month, I expect my daily Opus and Davidoff of my choosing.
Your embroidered smoking jacket.
And I'll go sit in my apartment that you are renting for a month while I smoke it. Because $3,000 a month, oh, hell no. Hell no. I don't understand. I'm sure there's clubs like that cost thousands of dollars a month to be a part of.
Golf, country clubs,
Country clubs or
yacht clubs.
just exclusivity.
Which I'm trying to get into the Ventura one for when I get my yacht.
I saw their yacht club. It's a 2-story. Like it looks like an old library that didn't get any love.
It does. It looks
not a
bad.
fancy one. Not a fancy one at all. I'm sorry. I love my hometown, but they need a better yacht club.
That they did.
That is the most ridiculous snobby thing I've ever said in my life. You guys need a better yacht club.
Well,
Yeah. Richard
You're gonna-
checking in
you're
from
gonna
Western Australia real quick. I haven't seen him in a minute, brother. Hope you
nice.
and the missus are doing well.
Yeah, I've been liking his stuff on TikTok. He's got this cool what do you call it? Fire pit thing.
Nice.
It says cigars on it.
Nice.
Yeah, so I've been liking that stuff recently.
Very nice.
You're gonna be really, really embarrassed though, because even though the outside looks like all that teaked wood that you see a lot of beachfront places use, the inside's gonna be all marble with gold inlay,
Amazing.
mother of pearl everywhere.
Jeez, yeah.
And you're like, oh,
Gosh, like, oh, and here's the trash that you can throw yourself into, Miguel, because you're trash. Get out of here. You're not welcome in our place. And then I will eat some humble pie for that day, and I will admit my mistake.
now
But regardless, I'm wrong because they'll never let me in. So
since we are on the topic of superheroes, I'm gonna ask for your 3.
all right,
and I want you to give it to me. It doesn't matter if they're Marvel, DC, or somewhere out of the mainstream stuff.
Okay.
Which 3 characters from the comic books that were brought to the big screen, and if it was by multiple people, you give me your favorite one.
oh, okay.
Do you think were the best? It
Best
could be,
portrayals?
yeah, it could be superheroes, villains, or anything.
Oh, Heath Ledger, or no, Jack Nicholson's Joker is my favorite.
Mhm.
The more that mobster, he's got that craziness to him. He's menacing. He's a scary character, even though it's a comic book movie. I think he's definitely, when you're younger and you watch that, he's a scary guy.
Right.
And that line, "Never dance the devil in pale moonlight," still one of my favorite lines of any superhero movie.
Mhm.
Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man. There's nobody else who can play Iron Man that well, at least not anytime soon.
Yeah.
For many years to come, when they'll reboot it for the millionth time later down the road. And, gosh dang it, Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say that too.
Definitely not Ryan Reynolds as Green Lantern. No, it would either be, gosh dang, what would be another really good one? I liked the Nolan Batman series. I thought what's his name was fine.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
not Ben Affleck. No, the other one.
Oh, you're
Um,
damn it.
names just escaped me
American
today.
Psycho.
Yeah. Gosh dang it!
I can't think of his name.
Wow, this is good. This is killing me today.
Why can't I think of his name?
Well,
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, yeah.
Jeez.
Christian Bale is a friggin' fantastic actor, but it would definitely be Jack Nicholson, Robert Downey Jr., and I would probably go with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
See, for me, I didn't care for him. Like, he's a good actor. I thought he did a fine job, but that to me was not Wolverine.
He's too tall.
He's
Everyone's like,
I
he's
mean,
so tall.
obviously, you're not going to get proportions right because Wolverine's actually a short character compared to most people.
He's like our height.
But for me, he just didn't pull it off the way I was hoping for. When you talk about characters brought to life, I definitely think you're absolutely right with Iron Man and Robert Downey Jr. That was probably one of my tops. I think Ryan Reynolds with Deadpool was the best you could have ever gotten.
Yeah, there's really no one else
Yeah,
who could
they're-
pull that off.
They did absolutely perfect job in my opinion. And probably my number one, which was my favorite, which when I saw the post-credit scenes, I lost my shit, was James Brolin and Thanos because he is my all-time favorite villain. And for him to be the big bad for the end of this arc of the 3 phases was amazing. Like when I saw him the first time, I mean, obviously it changed a bit, like the color tones and stuff. But when I saw him on screen, and some people in the theater like, who's that? I knew already exactly who it was
Yeah.
and what was coming. I lost it. I was so excited.
If you know the
So
comics,
excited.
you know him. Like,
Yeah.
if you are not just, you don't have to be an Avenger fan, like because he was part of Fantastic Four. He fought the X-Men. He's a huge villain in the Marvel cinematic or in the Marvel universe, not just cinematic universe. He's big throughout the entire thing. Although I like Doctor Doom a little better.
No, Dr.
Yeah.
Doom is a great villain. He's
But
awesome.
They've never got a good person to play him. Terrible.
I thought Red Skull was pretty good too. I think he needed more screen time. Even to be in like a whole other movie, like a part 2 or something. That would have been cool.
I like that he's not dead, and I
Yeah.
hope they can still use him somehow, even though he's kind of doing that weird thing to the
Yeah.
side for the Soul Stone. Rich said the Joker by far, and Jeff saying Bale is his favorite Batman. I thought he did a great job. I think he was a great Bruce Wayne, and then he was a little bit small. He could have been a little bit,
See, that's why I like Ben Affleck. To me, Ben Affleck was that true Batman, like size and build and the way he carried himself. I thought he was a better Bruce Wayne and a better Batman, but
they messed him up when they started making him tell jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
What do you call it? The Justice League movie.
Yeah.
And he was just too dark and brooding right off the bat, and then all of a sudden he wasn't.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just his fault. And
very true.
I'm cautiously optimistic about the Twilight dude playing Batman.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. I still don't think the trailers look all that good. Oh my god!
Why can't I remember his name off the top of my head, but I couldn't remember Christian Bale.
Because you watch Twilight like once a week. You watch all of them all the way through.
No, my Vampire Sparkle and sunlight.
Oh, what do you think? Jesse beats up that one guy for like 5 minutes, like,
Yeah, and I think during that scene, like they cut to the people watching, they're like shocked in horror.
Yeah.
One guy's like,
"It's taking a while." Like, he's still standing. Because Christian Bale and Ben Affleck would already beat up everyone in the room.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Michael Keaton would have done too. You know what? What's his name from back in the day would have everyone in the room beaten up and have signs pop, pow, and the entire room would have been on the ground.
Yeah.
Gosh dang, what is his name? The real TV Batman. What was it? Adam West. Yes.
Thank you.
Rest in peace. Good
Why can we not remember names today, man?
I was ready to talk about Cherry. I have all of my notes for Cherry set up. I don't care. I'm talking about it now.
So guys, we're at the time for
based on a true event of the life of Nico. Cherry was a nickname of his, actually. They don't say it throughout the entire movie.
Did they say how he got that?
No, they don't. They don't talk about that at all. They almost never mention his name. They don't mention his name throughout the entire movie. They just have that one scene real quick where right after his first mission, he sees one guy, his guts out. He's got to help this dude. Another one shot in the head.
Yeah.
And he gets back and he's messed up. It's hurt him. And he goes to his person in command, and he's telling he's having calm down. You got your cherry pop. You're just gonna have to deal with it. And that's the only time they ever say that word. And if you look throughout the entire film, Red doesn't show up very often, except for when they have scenes in between. Like he's colorblind in real life. Nico, and he can't see red. And he's like, well, is that gonna mess up me being a medic? That was what I seen earlier in there. She's like, you know what blood is, right? You'll be fine. The blood throughout the movie is not red. There's almost no red throughout the entire movie except for the cutscenes, the different parts. I thought that was a really good touch.
That's a really artistic way to go. I got to watch it again because I did not notice that.
2 hours and 20-minute movie though, so you got to really give it some time, guys. It's long, and there are some very slow parts to it, like his build up with his future wife, which was a fabrication for the movie.
Really?
Because Neat talks about how during his comeback to the States, him and his wife actually got divorced when he started using drugs heavier, and then the robbing was caused by him having some serious debts he had to pay back.
That's crazy because there was a really good, can't really say it was a good love story, but it was a really powerful way to show dependency and codependency on stuff.
Yeah.
I thought they did a really good job with that.
The actress too, which I have her name right here, if I can get my notes up. Kiara Bravo. She's only been in a few things, but she did a great job too, playing an addict. That's a really hard thing to do. Alexis, Evening Jailer, first time listening. Thank you so much for checking
thank you very much.
Alexis. Tell me if I'm pronouncing that right. If you can give me a hooked on phonics, I want to make sure I get it right. I
and
apologize.
then for all you guys that are watching for the first time, do not forget, this Friday is our last Friday show of the month.
Yes.
We do giveaways. So you're not going to want to miss that show. Again, it's going to go on at 2 p.m. Pacific time. So make sure you find whatever time that is for you where you're at. But it is our last Friday show of the month. We are going to be doing giveaways. You're not going to want to miss Friday's show.
There's some awesome stuff coming. Sweet pea. Oh, I'll put that there. Sweet pea it is. All right. I like it. And Mark says, what's up, fellas? Oh, last day in Miami having himself his first Davidoff, smoking the late hour.
Great
I
choice.
very much enjoy the late hour.
Great choice.
That's a great start into the Davidoff.
Definitely try out the Yamasa if you get a chance. That's a great one, too.
And I don't know if that area has it, but there is a Miami exclusive. And I've had it in Vegas, which is a weird thing. I've never been to Miami myself, but that's a nice one too. That's a very nice Davidoff. We'll go, Mike.
Yeah.
But again, I honestly, out of the three, it would probably go The Banker, Cherry, then On the Rocks. I did like all three, but that would be the order I'd watch them. And you really have to give Cherry some time, though. It's a longer movie. There's some build to it, but it does. I think it's entertaining.
Mhm.
I very much like the way they did it. You said the love story it shows some very codependency right there. And there are some messed up scenes.
Yeah, there are.
Oh man, there's one with the needle and so I'll let you guys watch it and get into that. But don't sleep on these Apple originals. The series have been pretty cool. I'm gonna watch some more of the series, even the ones that like kind of look interesting. I'm gonna start getting into those. 'Cause everyone talks about the Netflix series, Hulu. You got your Amazon series, which are doing great. The Boys, Invincible, they're all doing really well. But the Apple series, I don't think I'll get enough love, and they're doing some great work over there. So if you have your Apple TV, your Apple,
Use it.
yeah, definitely use it. It's worth it for sure.
You get it on your phone too, right?
You get it on your phone. You can get the first year free if you bought an iPhone in the last like 2-3 years.
Oh, so I have it
you,
on my phone for free?
you can sign up for a year for free, yeah,
No way.
or just put in my stuff. Anyway.
Nice.
I'm not even starting to pay until October 4th.
Cool.
So it's been a whole year. I'm barely starting to get into it because I had it there in the background and I didn't pay
Didn't
attention.
use it.
It's the same thing with, if you guys didn't hear about it, called Quibi.
Quibi.
It was an app that had 15-minute series. Sweet D had one with the dude from Beer Fest, one of the brothers, the Germans. And I think Quibi's done, like, because nobody watched it.
Mhm.
And it was some very interesting stuff they had on there that looked really cool. But if people don't watch, they can't keep going.
They also have the one for horror films too.
Shutter.
Shutter.
Is only $5 a month. They have some great originals.
I didn't care for it, so I canceled it. But I think I have to give it another chance.
I got to get it back because they have the Carnivore, the Carousel. Get the name. It's a George A. Romero movie that was never released, and it's on there. So I don't think it got finished, and like everyone just kind of pushed it to the back burner, and he himself pushed it to the back burner. But I want to watch it. It's like the only.
We had to push it to the back burner because
This was before he died. Yes,
Oh,
we
okay.
pushed it then. It was the only Romero movie that I haven't seen yet, so I got to check that out.
wow, maybe you should never see it as a respect to him.
No, I want to watch it.
Okay.
Little Havana was pretty cool. Excellent. But over here, my daughter's place, we just got done watching Long Way Up. Long Way Up, all three series on Apple. I'll have to check that out too. I have not watched that one yet. There's a couple on there. Look, very nice.
Yeah.
But then again, I think that's all I got to say about Cherry for right now. They do take some pretty big artistic liberties on there.
From the book.
From the book, he takes them on his own life because he was trying to tell more of an actual story, and he wanted a way to kind of put all of his experiences into something. He focuses a lot more on his PTSD in the book, they said, versus the actual drug part, which is fine. I mean, that's he's telling his own story. And then he even said, like, they didn't use me on the movie. They bought the rights to it, and he's like totally fine with that. They want to tell their own story.
Now,
really.
quick question then: if they buy the rights to his story,
They own his life. Yes, they can tell him what to do.
no, but let's say the only thing they use is his name, they can make up whatever shit they want.
As long as it's not defamation.
Right.
should be fine. And as long as it's a fictional story at that point, they don't. If you go like, okay, I bought Frankie Rodriguez, I'm going to tell a fictional story to your name. They don't even need your permission for that at that point. Because they tell a completely different story. But if they use your name and they start telling the parts of your story, you can like, no, this is about me. They got to not do that. But they pay you for it. They're pretty much at what they say.
Okay,
There's
that was my question.
There are certain liberties they can't take. Like, I guess it's pretty much just the defamation thing. But if you get paid plenty, I mean, you can defame me all you want. I robbed all the banks, all right, every single one. Did all the drugs. But at that point, you got to have, in this case, Apple money to do that. And I think they could pay him whatever he wanted.
Or Amazon money,
But he is
or Disney money.
He is doing a lot better. I hope everybody knows. He served his time after the bank robbing.
How many years did he get?
I think it was 6.
I thought it was 10, but okay, 6.
I think it was only 6, or he only served 6. He cleaned up his act. He wrote the book, and he's working on a second one right now. He's marrying a poet.
You didn't even know it? Oh.
Oh no, because they're writers. It's just work that way. But this is more of a girls going gin thing. There is a serial killer in, I believe it's Sweden.
I think in all of us.
And, no. In Sweden, who wrote a book while in jail about his experience in there, how he's reformed, and then literary writers in his area and the general public will hold his book. Like, you have to let him out. He's done such a good job recovering. And then,
No, he
then-
still did the crime.
Then he came to LA and did it again.
Oh shit!
He killed like 4 people here,
Of
a
course
couple
he
more
did.
people back in his home city or something. And he wrote a second book after, and it was terrible. So he got really good with one book, and he parlayed that into his freedom, which he could have just stuck with that, but then he murdered more people. So that's a story for another day. One more comment.
Maybe we'll do a cross show with Girls Gore and Gin. Get them on here and talk about that.
We could do, we could definitely do that. Or we could do Dark Side of the Leaf too. There's plenty of just the same way the it's called. You ever heard of Banana Republic? Not the store, but the actual countries that were built because of the plantations that funded different coups to different governments in South America. One of them was by the what's it called, the banana Dole banana was originally a different name.
They did some messed up stuff.
Very, very bad, very naughty things they own. That they still own those countries. How powerful they are. Chiquita Banana, another one. They also did some real bad things. I think that would be some interesting stuff to talk about.
We'll talk about that stuff
Another time, another day.
Anything else?
No, that's all I got for today.
Okay, guys. Next week we're gonna have some craft beers on the show to drink. Haven't done craft beers in a little while, so we'll have a couple of those on that you can find here in town. We're also going to talk about, I think there's a new Transformers, Beast Wars trailer out that I actually want to see, as well as a new Snake Eyes G.I. Joe trailer that came out that I actually liked a lot. Like, I didn't know what it was at the beginning, but as the trailer went on, I was like, this Snake Eyes? And then sure enough, it was, because you see his helmet, his iconic helmet.
Yeah.
So that looked good.
It's not that iconic to me.
The others that know what he's talking about, guys.
I don't like G.I. Joe.
So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about Loki. We'll talk some more cigars. It'll be the week before we go to PCA.
Yep. We'll get those logos that we want for the new merchandise.
Yes.
Show those off. See what you guys think of that. Yeah, you guys all have a good one. That's all we got for today.
Yeah, guys. Don't forget that the Bakersfield Gentleman is filmed here live at Calibra's Lounge almost every Wednesday when we're in town. It is sponsored proudly by Cigars and More of Bakersfield on Rosedale Highway. And we are a Wasp Nest Videos production. So you guys can check out the other show that we also produce called Girls Gore and Gin every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And see what Joe and Lauren have to say on a bunch of different messed up topics.
Lots of good stuff.
Yeah, but that'll do it. You guys, thank you for listening. And we will catch you guys later.
Have a good one.